Alright, so this is DuckDuckGo.com, I think. And their USP is they do not track you to use their search engine. So let me get out that prompt that I use. Show you how this works. So you just write whatever into your search engine. So this is about telling me a story that connects to an offer for my business, a real story about simple fixes. It's coming up with search results, but what I want to use is the AI feature. So if you go here, let's see, let me make this a little bit bigger. So near the top, right under the search bar here, there are these tabs. There's an assist, which will generate an AI summary of the search results. And then there's the chat, and this is what you want to click on. This may be a little too big. All right. This will take you here to their DuckDuckGo AI chat. You get started. You can pick an AI language model, ChatGPT, Claude, and these are some open source ones. So we'll just use GPT-4o Mini. There's a little agreement here, whatever that says. And then it'll take us here to ChatGPT. It copied over my initial search query, so I don't have to rewrite that. Let's just generate. Here we go. This is a story, it looks like, about in 1900s the city of Chicago faced a major public health crisis. What did they do? A proper filtration system. It was a simple change, reduced disease rates. Okay. And then here, they've got this simple change. They don't really have a point here, but they went right to the switch. Just like Chicago's filtration system, your website may need a simple yet powerful adjustment to enhance its performance. That's why we're offering a comprehensive SEO audit for just $150. So there we go. It was a pretty brief story, and I specified that in my prompt. And if you don't like this, you know, like I don't want to talk about drinking water, choose a different story, one from business, let's say in the 21st century. All right, McDonald's. They decided to simplify and focus on core arms. Straightforward adjustment. Well, that might work. And again here they're summarizing the story. This straightforward adjustment not only streamlined operations, but also revitalized their brand, leading to a significant increased loyalty and sales. And they don't draw this to a more general point. You know, so you could say something like, sometimes it just takes a few things, if they're the right thing, to make a big difference. That could be the point. And then here you could say, that's true of your website. You don't need a lot of fancy graphics. You just need to make sure you're friendly with the search engines. And that's what our SEO audit does. You know, a few simple things. It gives you a simple menu of changes you need to make that aren't going to break the bank. So you could call back the idea of menu if you want to use this example. Let me just say a different story, but from manufacturing. All right, here we got Toyota. They implemented a process, Kaizen. I think that was a fairly old process for Toyota. Here's where ChatGPT can be hallucinating. As far as I know, this is a long-standing principle that Toyota uses, and not just 2003. I could be wrong here, but it's something to check. Can do that out. So let me do a different prompt. What do we think here? The product could be say I'm an insurance broker. Independent, free consultation. Independent insurance broker. And the theme is, this was an example I gave in one of the videos leading up to this training. The theme there is something about information, clarity, it's hard to make a choice when there are too many unknowns. It helps when someone can provide you clarity. That's kind of the point. It's a little wordy right now, but just off the top of my head, let's see what it comes up with. Affordable Care Act. This is, okay, I don't want a story about insurance itself. I'm going to draw a parallel. Not a story about insurance. A story from business, life, or history that illustrates the same point about having clarity. You'll notice, I notice this, they're very to the point. I hope this email finds you well. I wanted to share a story from the world of business that highlights the importance of clarity when faced with overwhelming choices. You don't want to do this. You want to tell your story. So you could just start right here. This, by the way, is an example of what we often call throat clearing. When you are first writing copy or a sales message, you're often, telling people what you're doing. Right? You're over clarifying or being a little bit too on the nose. That's fine when you start out, but we can, when we get into our revision, to leave that out. All right, so they're telling a story about IBM, a lot of product lines. This new CEO, Lou Gerstner, I don't think that was in the late 1990s. I think that was the 1980s, maybe. Could be wrong. Emphasize the need for clear vision. Simplifying complex decision in your business. Maybe. A story where there's more a feeling of uncertainty and fear because of lack of clarity. That's more what I want. Financial crisis. Numerous brands. Alright. This might work. There's the play on bankruptcy that could resonate with people who are shopping for insurance. Let's say we're selling life insurance. And here's their, in times of uncertainty, having a clear path forward is crucial. That's why we're offering it for free. So again, you might want to finesse and call back this, the uncertainty, and build that into your transition, or more fully cement it with your offer. If this is your offer, you're going to have a lot deeper knowledge, so you can start to see what those links might be. It might be a feature of your mechanism, what you do, say in this made-up example of a consultation. You might have a 5-point checklist. You might have an ebook or a guide that goes along with it that breaks things down. Something like that, and that would help give you a better sense of what kind of story you're looking for. But I hope you've been able to see that with just a few questions we can clarify prompts, and AI can help us at least start the process of generating ideas.